you need let's say as a pre-closer, if you need more calls than 5 or 6 per day but to meet your targets, then something else is going wrong usually. We're talking about, video calls. We're talking about some quite well heavily pre-qualified prospect that has been through our form, filling in data, details, what the pain points are, etc., etc. And I mean, so 5 to 6 maximum book per slot. So this is usually one. And here we're gonna put like 15 minutes. We don't want to be like having a prospect discovery call booked for 45 minutes. And I've seen this sometimes. People do the mistake like to over optimize themselves. And then and if it's 45 minutes, and then you may just need another 2 or 3 minutes to close the deal or whatever, or to have the next. Another very important thing a lot of people underestimate entirely is if you're using a lot of AI tools to, let's say, record the calls, to transcribe the call, to, like an AI note taker. And sometimes, if you have like presetter, like who are youngsters and they don't have a lot of money, so they have like a rather weak laptop, maybe even not that great of an internet connection. These tools, once you drop out, let's say do a Zoom call or whatever you use, like Phantom or whatever, as soon as you finish the call, these tools, they start to render and suck up a lot of your laptop's energy. And that takes like 5 minutes or something like that until they are done. And so you definitely should have like a gap of 50 minutes where there's no other call, no other Zoom call, especially if you're using these, like right now you have like these AI champions within Zoom. So when Zoom is basically rendering the last call and transcribing and doing all the recording and everything and rendering the whole thing, and then at the same time using the same tool and already jumping to the next call and then the next and the next. So it's going to be like, overloading the system, and you might just ending up to have to reboot your PC or something. All right, so that's we're going to save it. Almost don't forget to save changes, because otherwise it's not going to be done. So this was like one booking rules is quite important. And so we did all the other stuff here. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. And then we would be done with setting up this.